Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime! Welcome to the Jiggee Jon Show. We're finally live. I know we are 15 minutes late, but we are Malaysian, so we believe in coming to the party fashionably late. My production team is going to kena wan duku langsat a little bit later, but that's alright. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome folks. We are right here live at the Cabinet Bangsa. A huge shout out to the Cabinet Bangsa for giving me this venue, for being amazing folks. All love, guys, all love. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today, very first episode, 2019, the Jiggee Jon Show has come to you live. We are streaming live. Okay, so who's my first guest? We've been talking about it, we're building up the hype, but who is my first guest? Well, folks, this person has been a person that I got to know a couple of years ago, professionally in the industry, and has earned my respect only because works very hard. No cutting of corners, no BS. Shows up on time, gives all that needs to be given, and earns an honest paycheck. Who am I talking about? As you realize, I never used the he or she. Could be an in-between, but no. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest on the very first Jiggee Jon Show is Nadia Heng! How's that?
An intro? Wow.
Well, I had to build up the hype because, Nadia Heng is everywhere. The fact that she's here today, I'm going to buy a number. Give me 40, give me 4 numbers. Now, Nadia, I'm going to be very, very honest. You need to go live first, remember?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm going to be a thick-skinned, cheap-ass kote. Pana kote, by the way, which means Slonis. So we go cheap. We get all our friends on board the show because no need to pay any paisa.
Okay, not so much.
Hello!
Say hi, what's up everybody? I am here on the Jiggee Jon Show.
That's right, the Jiggee Jon Show. We are right here live at the Cabinet Bangsa.
And you can watch it on Facebook, right?
The
Facebook
Jiggee Jon
Live
Show.
right now. So tune in. All you need to do is type in the Jiggee Jon Show.
That
It
is correct.
Every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
That is correct.
We'll see you there. Okay. Keep
Awesome.
watching. Keep watching. Bye guys.
Well, Nadia, first of all, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I think I couldn't have asked for the better first guest.
I'm going to be really rude and quickly tag you.
Go ahead. I'm going to talk while you are doing your
Okay,
thing.
done.
So for those of you who don't know, well, we're going to find out right now who is Nadia Heng. So Nadia, right now, I've only known you as a professional MC that you are today. But who is Nadia Heng, and what's your story, and what's your journey? So feel free to go back as far back as you need to, because as I told you, the sole purpose we're doing this because I believe you've got a great story. But I want you to be able to empower ladies out there, young ladies, girls who feel that they want to go into the same business, they want to go down the same road you've gone, and maybe it's not all that glamorous and all that fun. But before we get to that, let's find out who is Nadia Heng.
Well, first of all, John, thank you so much for having me on the show. This means so much. Like, really, this is the seafood. Not trying to butter you, but it's true. Like, this guy's the real deal. And I'm really thankful that, our paths crossed and that we got to work together.
Yep.
And we've been working together ever since. And
4 years now? Do you remember when we
Yeah.
first started working? I honestly don't.
Really?
No, I don't. I can't. Do you remember the first gig?
I mean, yeah, well, thank you to The Edge. I think The Edge brought us together, right? I think that
Well,
was
thank
the-
you to The Edge.
Yeah.
Shout out to The Edge Malaysia. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
All right, so moving back to
Yeah.
your story, yes.
Well, my story, I mean, I'm just your average Jane, but I'm very proud of the fact that I come from Port Dickson.
Okay, so you're a Port Dickson girl.
Yeah. I'm from Port Dickson.
So.
Do you know anyone from Port Dickson? Because everybody knows everybody from PD. If you're from PD on Facebook Live, give us a shout out.
Coming back to your story, so how did it all begin? Like, let's go back in time. What was like school like for you? Were you into your studies, and were you?
I was a very studious girl. No, but I was very academic.
Okay.
Smart. I have a twin sister, by the way.
I've got twin brothers. No, I'm not a twin. My younger brothers are twins.
Very cool.
Yeah, I know.
Very cool.
They're probably the same age as you, or maybe just slightly above you.
You mean
but
they're
never
a
mind.
millennial like me?
Shush. Yeah, she's a
I
millennial.
barely make
She
it.
wishes.
I barely make it. I'll hold
Yeah,
on
in
to
that case, I'm as
anyway.
millennial as it gets.
But
So,
yeah, so
what was it like growing up in Port Dickson?
it was awesome. Like I had one of the best. Like I had the best childhood. Like.
So how did you get into this career path? Like, where did it start? Like, what was your, like, what did you do after high school?
Okay, so in primary school and high school, I was quite studious. I'd
Yep.
I'd actually organize study groups with friends.
Yep.
Cook them Ramly burgers because it's the only thing I knew how to cook.
You
at
making
the
burgers.
time, yeah.
I swear, if you
I'd
open a
buy
Ramly
them.
burger joint now, you make a lot of money. The
Okay.
Grab food guys will be lined up for Nadia Heng Ramly burger. Fairly good. Oh yeah, straight from Port Dickson. Come on burger double patty. Hey, that's
Okay,
actually
wait.
not a bad idea. You should probably
Do this
consider
when-
that.
Yeah, when I retire from my MC career and hang up my
No,
clothes,
I want
I'll
you
go set
making
up
the
my
burger.
homemade
I want
burger.
you
Yeah.
flipping burgers.
Hey,
I swear you will sell out.
I am not beneath that.
I think we could be
happily
onto
do
some
that.
serious money if Nadia Heng is making Ramly burgers. All in favor say aye.
Okay, next episode, if I'm back here again, I'm gonna make you.
We're
some
going to shoot it at the
burgers.
Ramly burger stop. I'm going to see your stop. So, okay, so what happened after Form 5?
So after Form 5, I came to Subang. I went to Taylor's College.
Taylor's.
I did my
Taylor's.
diploma and my degree here.
In?
So it was a USM degree.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a training. We were like the last batch to have a University Science Malaysia like training program.
With Taylor's?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that.
So it was great because it was the last batch. So we've saved a ton of money because after that, then you have to. I think then you had to subscribe to the international program.
Okay.
And go abroad, or you had to pay a lot more money.
So what did you study?
Yeah.
You didn't mention your major.
I did communications.
Makes sense.
I majored in PR.
So what happened after college? What's the next thing?
I did exactly like you could predict my path, right?
Okay.
So I studied communications. I majored in PR,
Mm-hmm.
and then initially I actually didn't really know what I wanted to do. I
Yep.
thought I wanted to take a short break and try and discover myself.
Could you tell us what you did?
Yeah, so a friend of my mom's happened to work in the entertainment industry, and she said, you know what, why don't you try this out? Why don't you come and audition for this show? And it was just as a model, a briefcase model. Do you remember Deal or No Deal back in the day?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
was one of the briefcase models. So you're buy number 6, okay? Buy
Oh, Deal or No Deal.
0616.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
So I did that for, I think,
Vienna
4
White of
months.
Malaysia.
Ching. Sorry, what? Is that one of the famous?
No, back in the day, Vienna White, the
I
girl
don't
from the
know.
show,
I don't know
spin the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh,
Anyways,
was that-
that gives away how old
gives
I
it-
am, but
yeah,
never
you're right.
mind. Moving back to the show.
So I was on Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
For like 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And then after that, during that time, I was like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
My mom was living in the UK at the time, and I
Okay.
thought, how can I travel to see her often
Okay.
without any money? So I thought, you know what, I'm going to join the airline. So I actually signed up for Qatar, for Emirates and Etihad,
No
and I got
way.
all 3 of them, but I messed it up because I said yes to one, said no to the other, and then I changed my mind, and then my visa had already been processed in a different company. So in the end, I was really, really upset. Like,
So you didn't fly at all?
no, because they.
Oh no!
Yeah,
But who
didn't work
knows
out.
where life would have taken you had you started flying?
This is true.
We might
this
not be
is
having
true.
this conversation today.
Exactly. So I think everything happens for a reason. At the time, it was really. It was pretty depressing because I
Sure.
didn't have any money. I was renting a little room. I didn't have a car, and it was, life was. I had really good friends. So
In
thank
KL
you to
though?
all the friends who would drive all the way to Shah Alam to my aunt's
Aw.
house to pick me up. Would go out for a night out in town all the way
Right.
to KL, and then they'd drop me back. And,
So what happened
yeah.
after that, Nadia? Tell us.
So then after that, I got a job in PR.
Okay.
So I got a job in PR. That was my first 9-to-5 job and my
Okay.
only 9-to-5 job
Oh,
that I've ever done.
mm.
But I was very loyal. I did it for like 4 years.
Oh,
Shout out
wow.
to Selena if you're watching.
Which agency was this?
It was Selena and Associates PR.
Never heard of
Yeah.
Selena. Only
But,
Gomez
yeah.
is all I know.
I'm sure you'll know her when you.
So what happened
yeah.
after PR then?
So I did that for like 4 years.
Okay.
And while I was there, a friend of mine was like, why don't you try? You're getting old. It's like, why don't you try out for the Miss World pageant? So then I went and I auditioned, and then I ended up representing Malaysia in Sanya. So
In where?
In China.
China. So
Yeah.
what was your? Can we talk about like what rankings were you? Because honestly, I didn't even pay attention to the fact that you were in a beauty pageant. Because for me, that wasn't.
Yeah.
That wasn't the driving force of when I met you. I met you now, and you're so successful in your
Yeah.
career today,
Yeah.
and
Well,
I met you as a
basically,
professional, right? So-
Long story short, so I represented Malaysia. I went to Sanya, which is really, really nice. It was like I wouldn't say a homecoming, but I am Hainanese, right? And it was on Sanya Island.
the prodigal
So
daughter
it's-
comes home.
So my dad came, and it was awesome talking to all these people in it was a lot of fun. But essentially that was really like a confidence boost
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
And after that, that's when I thought, you know what, if I don't quit my 9-to-5, I really
Right.
loved working there, but I thought if I don't quit now, I'm gonna become complacent, and then I'm never gonna venture out because I'm
Understand.
one of those people. And
Of
a lot
course,
us
of
are
course,
like that,
of course.
You get comfortable, you have great colleagues, and yeah.
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because
Yeah.
getting out of the comfort zone, doing something out of the ordinary. So,
From there, I went into MC and TV,
Really?
like TV hosting. I
So-
auditioned for stuff, and yeah.
and that's been a full-time career now for 7 years, 8 years.
Yeah, well, I officially started this full time maybe in like 2012, I think.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, she is the most booked female MC celebrity MC in Malaysia today. She's going to say otherwise, ka-ching, ka-ching. But I can assure you, female MCs aside, she pao ka liao. She ta pao all the rest. I can say that because I'm a show producer, so I can say it.
Well, I'm very grateful to all the clients who hire me and think I'm still relevant.
Well, I think it's
so
a great
thank you.
sign. Nadia, it's a great sign. And okay, so now we're going to go straight back to what you do best. And the thing is, you know, I mean, we work together so much. In fact, we hosted together quite a few times. So, you know, it's not often that I get to host with someone and have good chemistry without wanting to chew their heads off. So good on Nadia Heng. But no, I want you to now tell fellow young ladies out there who are already hosting, who want to host, or, you know, or who are doing it but want to up their game.
Yeah.
What are some of the traits, or what are the requirements an MC needs, especially given the kind of events that you do, because you do them across the board.
Yeah.
So I think you've got some amazing tips that you could share with, you know, the girls out there.
I mean, I think it's really important to know that delivery and how you host is 50% of it, and I dare say, or maybe 70% of it, but a good 30. So I would even say now, once you get good at it, like a good 50% of it is really about how you are to work with, and never underestimate the power of just simple things like being punctual, of being easy to work with, and being able to take instruction when someone tells you to do something and doing just that, and not letting your ego get in the way. I think these are things that people don't often mention, but in a situation where you're working with a client and they just want you to do this, then you just do that. Like sometimes it really is as simple.
But you
as
forgot
that,
the most important thing, Nadia.
What is it?
And I'm the only one who takes you to task about it.
What is it?
You need your pencil case. Nadia Heng comes to every event like she's a 15-year-old schoolgirl with her own pencil case, with highlighters to paint the rainbow of the skies, with pens in all colors, and she's meticulously taking notes like she's about to sit for STPM. Okay? And she's writing notes till the cows come home, and I'm like, Nadia, what are you doing? Because I'm an MC who hosts minus the script. This girl dissects a script like as though the President of the United States of America is about to go through the script. So I think as a female MC, that's a pretty good trait to have. Your pencil case with colors, pencils, and all of that. So we're gonna move along real quick, and I'm gonna do a truth or dare challenge with you.
Okay.
Well, not really much of a challenge, but truth or dare.
Well, because I know it's gonna end up with a dare anyway, I'm just gonna say dare. What is it?
So the dare leads me.
Wait. What was the truth gonna be? What's the question?
Not important
So
with
that
the
I
truth.
know-
Not
so I know
important.
How you're gonna
So
link it
to
the
all our
dare.
viewers, she chose a dare, which leads me into a challenge that's going to be on the Jiggee Jon Show every time we have a guest. And we are going to be doing. But before I do that, I need to have a sip of water first.
And just for the record, guys, my entire childhood that I've played Truth or Dare, I have never once said dare ever.
Okay,
so,
very
because
good.
I know
So
John
today is
leading
your
it into
first.
the dare anyway.
So there's something going around now called the lemon challenge. You chew on lemon as much as you can, and you keep a straight face. So me and you are going to have the lemon challenge face off, and to see who can keep their face straight without losing it.
Why
So
are you trying to give me more wrinkles than I already have? Why?
we're going to do it right now, folks, whether she likes it or not. So take 2 fat pieces of lemon.
I would take.
All right, we're gonna start. No, one more. You're not getting out of this early, and because the dare. Wait, hold on. Because of the dare, you get a 3rd piece. All right, so I'm gonna have 2. We're gonna do this together, and we're gonna see who
This is
caves
a
first.
teeth whitening exercise,
Who
right?
caves first? Okay. The idea is to chew it and keep a straight face.
Okay.
Straight face challenge. You ready?
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Let's do it. I'm done. Holy smokes! What does she chew for breakfast? Ah, goddamn! Oh. Okay.
I just realized instead of turning around to spit, like spat in front of everyone so you can see.
That's okay. We kept it live. No, I couldn't keep up with that. I think it's a woman thing.
I love it. That was the best dare ever.
Now, Nadia, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. And as my first guest, you're going to be the first guest to get the Jiggee Jon Show t-shirt. And I'm going to be super in your face. You're going to have to wear it with pride. It also has my subscribe buttons at the back. So I hope you will enjoy wearing this and don't just wash your car in it.
No, the
and
next
use
time
it
I
as
go
a rag.
for a run around the entire neighborhood, I'll be sure to wear this.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Nadia. What is that, by the way?
Right. So,
what is that?
speaking of sustainable living, I went down the road and got this just for you.
Okay.
You want to try and see, like, figure it out? See how... Oh,
Okay.
well done. Okay. So
all right.
have you
What
figured
is
out
this?
what it is? I don't know. Why didn't you try and figure
Okay.
it out?
So here we go. I've just opened a little.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. It's so hopeless. Okay.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
So you've unscrewed it correctly.
Is it a spare tire?
That is whatever you want it now. It's a straw.
Oh, it's a straw. Ah.
So take out.
Starting
take
to
out-
make
so
sense.
take out this white piece at the bottom first. Like,
Oh,
turn it around.
I got the wrong one.
Yeah, so
Okay.
take that out. Okay. So this is basically the cup.
Right.
And then you pull.
Holy moly.
Right? So this is like, I mean,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
I'm not sponsored, just for the record, I'm not sponsored by Stojo. I just think it's brilliant. A friend of mine gave this to me in England for my birthday last year.
Wow.
And I just thought it's brilliant because, you know, the thing is, when you have a disposable cup, like when you want to be sustainable and you drink a lot of coffee like I do,
Yes.
if you're bringing a big tumbler, you can't fit it in your bag, you can't fit it anywhere.
is so cool.
So this just like flattens out into that. So
Wow.
if you've got drinks in it, it's
You've
brilliant.
just given me an idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to start making this as a corporate gift for clients.
Yeah, you should. You totally should.
Ever
And
the
you're
event
watching-
planner, you know.
I wish I had shares in Stojo now.
Well,
But yeah,
Nadia,
yeah.
thank you so much. This is for me, by the way.
This is for you. And I have another one as
Uh-huh,
well. So maybe we can do a giveaway.
Oh,
for
right.
one
Oh, we're
of
doing
your
a
viewers.
giveaway on the
Yeah.
show. All right. So because you're doing that, I'm going to give away a T-shirt as well. What's the challenge?
Okay, so we'll
Or what's the... Yeah, what's the
mechanics-
catch? Yeah.
Okay, so all you have to do, we're gonna make it so easy because it's
Okay.
the first episode, right? And I thought we should make it easy.
All
so,
right.
all you have to do is, I think John's gonna be posting a photo of us on the Jiggee
The Jiggee Jon Show.
I always call him the Jiggee.
Yes.
It's Jiggee Jon Show. So
That's
just
right.
go to the Jiggee Jon Show Instagram.
That's correct.
And all you need to do is type in, like, comment below and just say. Oh, the only requirement is that you drink a lot of coffee or tea, or you do a lot of drinks on the go.
We
So
might
just-
have other drinkers on the show, by the way, but that's
Okay,
not important
actually,
what they put on
as
there.
long as you drink stuff a lot.
There we go,
Right?
water is
and you're
good.
constantly walking around with a disposable cup. That's all you got to do. Just say, hey, I'm one of those people, and I want to change. Then we're gonna pick someone random.
Okay.
Yeah, and also tell us what you liked about the show. That's all you got to do.
Sounds like a plan, and because of that, whoever does win will pick the best. Is it a comment or they're going to tell us what they're doing?
They only need
Let me
to
get
do
it
is
straight.
say why you liked the show, and we'll just do a random.
Of course, and you know, if you're a huge fan of being sustainable as well, saving Mother
Yeah.
Earth and Mother Nature, and I'll throw in a T-shirt as well.
Yeah.
And I guess as long as you're in Malaysia, we'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Well, thanks, Nadia.
Thank you so much
So,
for having me on
folks,
the show.
this is unofficially and officially pretty much the first show. I'm so happy that I got Nadia on it. This is just the start of many more things to come. I really hope that having her, of one of many more guests to come, that in us sharing and bearing our heart, that somebody will get something from it. And of course, you know, as we go greater, more and more deeper into the show, we'll be doing crazier things. But you know, Nadia is a sweet.
But before you end the show, I think we should end with the floss.
The floss.
Should we do the floss? Like, I don't actually know how to do it, but I thought it'd be quite funny for you to
floss?
do it. Yeah, you know, I'm sure you know how to.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me? No, I'll let you do it.
No, you gotta do it together with me. I know.
5-year-olds do it better than I do, but I look like a freaking fish out of water. Fish out of water. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but you know, I would almost had you do the other one, but never mind.
What's the other
Instead
one?
of the Kiki challenge, we can do the Jiggee challenge, but never mind. So folks, anyways, if you've had fun, feel free to comment, do whatever you want, save there. If you want to see somebody else on the show, tell me who you want to see. But I thought, you know, I'm going to call out straight away to people that I know will do so well, share a story, bear their hearts. And Nadia, you've done a fabulous job. Thank you so
for
much.
having me.
Thank you folks for watching, and we'll be dropping this tomorrow on Instagram and the day after on our YouTube channel. And stay tuned. Every Wednesday night we're going to be bringing more cool people with great stories, and we want you to be inspired, and we want you to take something from it. And so feel free to comment and tell us who you want to see on the show in time to come. If not, it's been a pleasure. This is episode 1 of the Jiggee Jon Show. Over and out, baby. Give me some skin. Thanks, Nadia. Bye, guys.